From Scripps Sports, this is Bobcat Replay.
Well, as fall colors bloom and fans make their way back to the Gallatin Valley for homecoming, the real season begins as a pair of longtime Big Sky foes square off to kick off the conference slate as number 4 Montana State and Eastern Washington add another chapter to this rivalry. Welcome to Bozeman, everyone. Ben Creighton, the former DC, Ty Gregorak, Grace Lawrence also coming up in a couple minutes. And Ty, I think Brent Vigen absolutely nailed it earlier this week when he said the Big Sky is wide open this season. A lot of talent, some new faces. I think we're in for a fun Big Sky slate this year.
I guarantee we are. It's going to be awesome. And, you know, I believe this Eastern team is way better than their record indicates. And you can see a great shot of that man right there. What an unbelievable. He has set the standard, Ben. I mean, I live in this community, and when you're winning by 17 points and shutting people out, and that's not good enough, he has set and reset a new bar and standard here. He's been amazing.
By the way, has never lost to an unranked FCS opponent, by the way. And here in Bozeman, look, this Bobcat defense has been carrying over the success of the last year's crew. This stout D has been absolutely fantastic.
Salty, nasty, filthy, whatever adjective you want to use, they have been incredible. You throw out the first game against one of the best FBS programs there is, these guys have been lights out, Ben. I mean, they're giving up about 12 points a game. They've been incredible on third down, about 255 yards of total offense against. You can see Caden Dowler there, right there. They've just been awesome.
Especially on third downs, they've been fantastic. And offensively, look, a lot of hype around Chris Long. Dealt with injuries early on this season, but has big play-making ability.
He does, and we got to see it last week. You know, it looked like early he was kind of getting his feet underneath him a little bit. Great heads-up play by Justin Lamson. But, you know, talking about Lamson, this just gives him another weapon, another target. Everybody knows number 14, Taco Dowler. That's his guy, but this guy is a difference maker with both his length and speed.
Let's stay on quarterbacks. Out in Cheney, the Eagles have dealt with the injury bug as well. Nate Bell has taken the reins of the offense with Jared Taylor missing the last two, who could play today.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to see them both, man. I mean, you're going to see them both at different times right there. There's the captain, the senior graduate, Jared Taylor out of Lakewood, Washington. He's a great player, you know, and we're going to see packages throughout the day, I believe, where we're going to see both these guys in here. And then you know, Nate Bell, again, kind of, you know, he's a Liberty transfer. He's a sophomore. He's got a little different juice, a little different mojo that he adds to this Eastern Eagle offense. Like I said, we're going to see them both, I bet, early and often.
416 yards from Nate Bell last week, by the way. Meanwhile, on defense, Reed's son is finally getting the chance to play meaningful snaps after transferring in after 4 years at Wyoming.
Yeah, he's a good player at Wyoming, and he's the second leading tackler right now. A couple sacks, and they're going to have to do that to Justin Lamson to change the course of this game because, you know, this offense, I just have a feeling they're looking for a coming out party in the Cat offense I'm talking.
Well, it's a beautiful day here in Bozeman, and once again, we know Grace Lawrence is definitely enjoying it down on the field as we go down to her. Hey, Grace.
Always enjoying warm weather in Bozeman, Montana. You guys, you know, you were saying it. Montana State starts the defense of a conference title this afternoon against Eastern Washington. And with all the turnover we saw in the conference this offseason, it seems wide open, as you were saying, Ben. Bobcats head coach Brent Vigen said the Big Sky's a bit unpredictable coming out of non-con play. Eagles head coach Aaron Best noted how it's a tough conference. The Big Sky schools schedule tough non-conference opponents. Vigen's undefeated against Eastern Washington, but it's a team that he mentioned has always given the Cats fits since he's been here. Best ended our coach's call with this: a new season is upon us, and I think that captures the feeling to a T, guys.
From Scripps Sports, you're watching Bobcat Replay.
Roll as we are off and running, as that will go into the end zone for a touchback. It's Jared Taylor will take the first snap of the afternoon for Eastern Washington. Good to see him back. Not much going there. Maybe a gain of 1 on that design QB run. Ground for Eastern Washington as they got third and a long way to go. Designed run again. Taylor. And a 3-and-out by this Montana State D to start this game.
When you're scoring on half those possessions, you're doing a pretty good job. This guy's been a nice addition to this Cat offense.
Dowler motions to go to the ground game on the first play of this drive. Adam Jones.
Yep, they've been scoring a lot of points. And again, we've talked about it. New quarterback, new offensive coordinator, new O-line coach, new running back coach. A lot of newness that I think now that conference play started, they're getting figured out.
Lamson takes a lick, but still able to complete it to Dane Steele to move the chains. Non-conference slate. Looking for a big performance today. 3rd and 3. Taco Dowler on the sweep. Gets to the edge. Jones leaves the backfield, 1st and 10. Lamson rifles it over the middle. Chris Long with the connection, and Long inside the 5. On 1st and goal. The handoff, Adam Jones jukes a defender and gets into the blue turf to get things going for Montana State.
Bring in big people to do big people things, Ben. That was 13 personnel with an additional offensive lineman. So they went just big. They ran inside zone and went untouched. You can see all 3 tight ends are in the game. They're just basically running ISO, I formation.
3 wide on the bottom of the screen. Taylor again, just plowing between the tackles. Montana out in the state of Washington as well. 3rd down, trips on the far side. They go to the screen to Nate Bell. He weaves through the defense, and he'll pick up a good chunk of yards, but short of the 1st down marker. Empty set. High snap. And absolutely stuffed. Meeting a brick wall from that Montana State D-line. Adam Jones will leave the backfield. Lamson over the middle. He's got his big tight end, Hunter Province, streaking for the end zone. Touchdown, Montana State. 43 yards to the house.
12 personnel, Ben, here. 2 tight ends. You got both Province and Schlepp in the game. Easy throw, easy catch. Turns on the jets.
Nate Bell retreating and brought down in the backfield. Hunter Parsons able to track him down. 1st and 10. Play fake, Lamson. He wants to show off the arm, and he's got a man. Taco Dowler. Who else? What a connection for 6. 45 yards.
Taco Tuesday on a Saturday, Ben. First time we've called his name today. It will not be the last. Clean pocket for Lamson. And frankly, we're not going to see it from this angle, but he had other guys open too.
Illinois looking to get going and through the wickets. And Jared Taylor able to fall on it just in front of the goal line. And they'll just keep it on the ground with Taylor. Try to give him a little bit of room to punt it away.
He feels good about his defense, in particular his D-line. They've grown up a ton, but they got to start acting like it.
Adam Jones, yeah, looking to break away, but another 1st down. 3rd down and 4. Taco Dowler, the motion man. Lamson rolling to his right, buying time, trying to avoid pressure. It goes down. About a 43-yard attempt here for Miles Sandstead. It's got the leg, and it's good. That will end the 1st quarter. Domination from the number 4 team in the country. 24-0 Montana State in this Big Sky opener. Quarter number 2 coming up on the other side from Bozeman.
From Scripps Sports, you're watching Bobcat Replay.
Nate Bell in at quarterback, Jared Taylor in motion here for Eastern Washington, as Bell trying to get every single yard he can, and he will get enough to move the sticks for the Eagle offense. Empty set with the play clock winding down. Taylor knifing through a hole with a stiff arm. Out of bounds. This first play of this drive. Julius Davis with the hesitation and swallowed up by a gang of Eagles. Let's go back down to Grace Lawrence, who's joined by the new Montana State president and Dr. Brock Tessman. Grace?
Yeah, thank you so much for joining me, President Tessman. I mean, look around, a crowd of 20,000 plus for homecoming, some beautiful weather. What's your first homecoming here like?
Oh, I mean, every day this week has been like a Christmas present. Open, and it's brand new for us. Our whole family is loving it, and today kind of caps it off. I mean, 20,000 plus, bluebird sky, and I'll tell you, Bobcat's playing with some good energy today, so it's fun to watch.
Definitely. You know, what stood out most in your first year here as president?
Well, I mean, oh, look at this.
We got a big play, Ben.
Yeah, Brian King with a big connection, getting into Eastern Washington territory, 49 yards.
Evidenced by that last play around Montana State University, and that's enrollment. It is the community outreach. I mean, it's athletics, obviously. You can't help but notice that, and so it's a blast to be president of this university.
Being a college athlete back when you were at Brown, what stood out most about college athletics and how much they matter to a university?
Yeah. Well, I mean, to the student athletes, right? I mean, being an athlete forces you into success academically as well. So there's that. But it's about the front porch, the entire state, the entire community, especially in Montana. We got Bobcats across the entire state. So we love cheering on our teams here, and I think it shows everybody what's possible.
And such an emphasis on facilities here too, you know, that new indoor 25 million plus. So how important are these facilities at Montana State?
Well, I mean, I'm a track guy, and so I appreciate the track in there, and then it allows us to compete at a national level, and that's what Bobcat Athletics is about. I think for football fans, you can expect to see some things underway in this stadium here in the coming years, and that's going to be amazing. It's going to take us to another level.
And Bobcat football, you came and talked to the team during fall camp and all that. What stands out most about this football team?
Well, I mean, terrific players, obviously, but great individuals. And Coach Vegan deserves so much credit for that. What they do on the field matters, but it's also how they are citizens on our campus in the state. I'll tell you, they're building momentum into the end of the season, so I'm excited to see what happens.
You already got the fandom under you, Ben. Back to you guys.
Montana State is one of the elite blue bloods of FCS right now, is all the support in the community.
Lamson looks underneath, incomplete, intended for Chris Long. Miles Sandstead again with another field goal try, this time blocked. And Eastern Washington for the fourth time this season with another block kick.
Yeah.
New set of downs. Taylor pumps. Now he wants to go long, and that one complete. Beautiful strike there to Wesley Garrett. Third and goal from the 4. Out of the pistol, Taylor goes to the air, batted away, incomplete. And it looked like it was Caden Gray with the PBU to force fourth down. On for the chip shot. Bangs it right through. Camp was that D line. Aaron Best said they have to be grown-ups and say, we're the most experienced, lean on us. Adam Jones in the flat, wide open, pushes away a defender.
One in Fargo and one in Brookings.
And Montana State will just give it back to the Eagles. And great coverage there to keep it out of the end zone. Dane Steele able to track it down. Yates leaves the backfield. Taylor, they'll swing it out to him and way short, underthrows him. Pressure comes from the D line. Wants the end zone, and another connection. Justin Lamson with another laser. This time, Jabez Woods for his first TD of the season, 28 yards.
The redshirt freshman out of Spanaway, Washington, man. And here's another weapon. You know, as he continues to learn the offense, learn the system. Great pocket here. Great throw by Lamson. Touchdown Woods.
Time left in the second quarter, and Montana State was able to put up points, but a doink. As Brent Vegan joins Grace Lawrence.
Coach, you talked about big playability. How have you seen your team execute that through the first half?
I think fairly well, and you know, it works both ways. Offense was put in great positions several times because of the defense doing their job, and then, you know, by and large executing. It's a big play at the end to kind of regain the momentum. I thought we lost a little bit with the block kick, and then we, you know, things like that. But you know, I thought the guys fought really well and played pretty well as far as complimentary football.
Yeah, the defense, you know, holding them to 3 points. What stands out most about them through the first half?
Well, they're trying to do a lot of different things with the two quarterbacks. Okay, so us being disciplined is the name of the game there, and I think by and large we're doing that.
Thanks, Coach. Ben.
Yeah, Brent Vegan really harped to us earlier this week on that call about trying to contain those two quarterbacks for Eastern Washington. And right now, holding the Eagles to just 3 points. Halftime coming up from Bozeman with Montana State up 30-3.
From Scripps Sports, you're watching Bobcat Replay.
almost a little sloppy way to start the second.
Faking the sweep. Justin Lamson takes off again. Has had an impressive performance through the air. They're going to say, oh, this guy's a run-first guy. Let's just say my role the last 2 years was kind of foreign to me. Taco Dowler down the fringe, gets loose, cuts back inside, and finally taken down at the 35.
These 3-4 running backs, they platoon are dang good.
Trips on the far side. Lamson barely gets it away. And Adam Jones, like you mentioned before, has gained a lot of muscle and was able to keep a couple of Eastern defenders.
With some of the woes they've had.
And they'll run the fake. Up the gut. No catching him. Goodbye. Trickery from the Montana State offense.
Well, how do you like that?
Colby Froker all the way.
I was going to say, Froker. I don't think we'd be calling Froker's name on the old touchdown stat today, but 75-degree perfect day in the Gallatin Valley. Why not let the kicker score, Ben?
Adam Jones gets to the edge, turns the corner. He punches the gas. Adam Jones for the pylon, and he's in. Touchdown, Adam Jones with the wheels.
Slicker than snot on a doorknob, Ben. My goodness. He got the edge, and he wasn't going to be denied. Great play by him. Nice job by his homies blocking for him. And this thing is getting ugly in a hurry.
37 yards for Adam Jones.
You know, and Coach Best was talking about in terms of fight. I mean, I just affect the thrower.
This time the pitch. And the ball is still on the turf. And recovered by Montana State.
Unlike some coaches we know at Sacramento State that try to wear it during the game.
With the stiff arm, no one's catching him. Colson Kuhn hesitates for the end zone, reaching for the goal line and stops short.
In Wyoming.
And I apologize because I might have jinxed him there when I said no one was going to catch him. But he'll capitalize there as he gets in the end zone. Bring us to the end of the third quarter here at Bobcat Stadium. A blowout on homecoming. 50-3 lead for number 4 Montana State as the offense just continues to rack up the yards. Final 15 up next.
From Scripps Sports, you're watching Bobcat Replay.
On 3rd and 9. Duchesne to the air. And a beautiful ball thrown there. Four wide, 3rd down. Duchesne throws it right into coverage and picked off. Weaving his way through to the 10-yard line.
He didn't have any idea, which is good.
Bell. Incomplete, but there is a flag. Bell with a lot of time. Back to the end zone. Incomplete. Couldn't complete it to Nolan Ulm.
Back in August, Molly Deegan put on her second annual Ladies' Night with the Cats event. Over 240 women took part. It's all about connecting them with the football team and athletics. They competed in drills, toured facilities, and team moms even did a Q&A panel. Molly told me the players even get really excited for the event to come back every summer. So many asked to help with it. I've got to shout out Paula Cruz, Zach's mom. We were on the same team and we won a lot. We were in the same group because I participated, guys.
Well, after watching you go through the defensive line drills in fall camp, Grace, there was never a doubt in my mind that you and Mrs. Cruz were going to put the gold star on the fridge, which is actually where Flint is residing now, down in Fort Worth. Kind of shanked that
might
one.
head into the stands.
Yeah, he did. It just hit some. It just hit some poor guy. Oh God. I don't know if we're going to get a replay of that, but you got to have your head on a swivel, man.
Well, hopefully they're okay.
Bit. I think we kind of know who the top 2 or 3, but like you said, big one tonight in Missoula.
On the keeper, streaking, and won't be caught. Touchdown, Montana State.
Florence, Montana's finest right there. I call him Patty Ice because he's got ice in his veins.
Right there, all he was showing was his wheels. Or no, yeah.
Yeah, zero against Mercy Rivers
last week. And as of right now, knock on wood, they got 3 from Cheney. Right.
Again underneath. To the 15 as that should be the final play of this one. As Montana State starts Big Sky play 1-0 with a dominating 57-3 win down to Grace Lawrence, who's with Adam Jones.
All right, Adam, a dominating win at home. What was clicking today?
I think it's just how we attacked this week. The offense was challenged. We weren't happy with how we performed last week, and the coaches challenged us. And we're a competitive bunch. We want to score a lot of points, and I think it's just kind of how we attacked the week.
You've scored in every game so far. You had 2 touchdowns today. What was clicking for you personally on this field?
I give a lot of credit to my teammates. I think just the offensive line, just where we keep working every week, and we know we're going to keep getting better. And Julius and I, we're dynamic players, so we're going to do whatever it takes.
This team has a motto, go 1-0 every day, every week. You're now 1-0 in conference play, closing out 4 straight home games for the month of September. What do you guys want to bring into your NAU game next week?
Yeah, I think you said it well. Just that 1-0 mentality. We're in conference play, and we're chasing that conference title. So just finding ways to keep building, keep stacking days. Coach Vegan, he doesn't like complacency here. He's going to challenge us, and I think that's it's a special thing in this program. So
definitely. Thank you, Adam. Congrats on the win. Ben.
293 yards on the ground, 580 total for Montana State. As that will do it here from Bobcat Stadium for Ty Gregorek, Grace Lawrence, and the rest of our always terrific Scripps Sports crew. I'm Ben Creighton saying so long from Bozeman. Don't forget, a big showdown awaits us next week down in Flagstaff. But for now, so long from Bozeman, Montana.